Hey y'all, Bridget Bartlett here. Today I am going to show you how to create office hours for your web chat within HighLevel. Okay, now this can actually be used for the web chat, for any type of incoming correspondence that you may have during certain hours. You're going to be able to lock that down. Now, I'm showing you my website here. We're going to use HighLevel. If you do not have a HighLevel account yet, or if you are a current HighLevel member, you can actually join my program for free. Go to bridgetbartlett.com. You can do that. But here on my web chat, this is the HighLevel web chat. I'm actually using an upgraded version. You can go to myvisionagency.com/chat HQ. You'll also see that here in the menu of my website. But this allows me to add my web chat to any website that I have. Now, when someone messages me, I love to know things about them, right? I mean, it's great that they message you, but as your business grows, you want to be able to lock that down and really be able to branch out. And when someone messages me, I want to know, are they a current member of my agency? Are they a HighLevel affiliate? Are they using like another tool that we have available? Have they never contacted me before? All these things I want to know. And I also want to be able to send different messages to them. So if they are a member and they contact me when my office is closed, I want to be able to send them an email and let them know that they do have access to support. Where can they access their HighLevel Zoom support? Where can they access the knowledge base? I want to make sure that I am providing everything that I can provide, but also I am a person, and so I can't work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So this is a great way of being able to let people know, hey, either you are available or you are not available, and then how you can follow up with them and what to expect. Okay. The last thing you want someone to do is contact you inside of your website, and then they send you a message and you don't respond until, let's say that someone contacted me on Friday evening and I don't respond until Monday. They're going to go Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning thinking that I still have not gotten back to them. But if I can send them an automated response and say, hey, my office is not closed, or my office is not open right now, but we will reopen Monday at 10 a.m., then I set that expectation and they're not waiting all weekend for my response. Okay. So, anyway, that is why it's really cool to have that ability to create that. Office hours. Okay. Now I'm going to walk you through the process of creating this, and you'll see if you go to the automations tab and you go to create workflow, we're just going to start from scratch here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click continue. Now, the trigger for this can be anything. Okay. So this workflow trigger, it can be, let's do customer replied, needs to be the first step. Okay. Now, if I just left it like this, it would be when the customer replied through any contact channel. Okay. And when I say any contact channel, I am saying if I choose reply channel here, then I can set this up for any of these actions. I can, if they call me, if they message me in the chat widget, an email, Facebook Messenger, Google My Business, Instagram, or a text message. Okay, now I could just leave it like this. And then anytime that they reply to me at any point through any channel, it's going to trigger this workflow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save trigger. Now, the complication with that, if you decide to do that, is that you want to be able to respond to them. And if they message you through Facebook Messenger and they have never done that before, and you don't have their phone number or their email address, then you're going to need to respond to them in Facebook Messenger. Okay. So one thing that you can do is you can click this little plus sign here. You can choose, just search if, and then you could branch out with the different channels that you want them to respond to. So for example, let's say that I'm just going to put, how did they contact us? So that's the question that I'm going to answer with my conditional logic. So I'm going to say chat widget, and then I can choose here, let's see, contact reply, contact replied. Let's see. Give me just a second. Oh, workflow trigger is, let me save this, refresh. Okay. So, customer replied, save trigger, add if else here. And then you can choose your the workflow trigger. Okay, so the reason that it's not going to show me like chat widget or whatever is because I just have a generic trigger here that is all of them, so it won't let me choose that. You could also choose customer replied message is actually, now I'm trying to remember which one. Okay, so I really didn't plan on showing you that part. I just wanted to show you quickly how you could divide all of those. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to choose the chat widget. Okay, so reply channel is chat widget. So that's the one I'm going to choose. Of course, you could duplicate this trigger and then add another one here for the Facebook Messenger and another one for Google My Business and all of that. Okay, so here I'm just going to choose the web chat. Now, the very first step here is actually going to be the if-else conditional logic. Okay, so I'm going to choose if-else, and I'm not going to choose reply channel because I actually created that as the trigger. I'm going to choose if-else, and then I'm going to answer this question here. So, are we open? Okay, so I'm going to say open hours. And then here, this is where I'm going to basically build a branch here. And I want to tell the system when it's during normal business hours, I want you to do this. And when it's not, I want you to do this. Okay, so that's what the if else conditional logic will help us do. Okay, so in the first step here, I'm going to choose the day and time, and I'm going to choose the day of the week. So when the message comes in, it's going to basically the conditional logic is going to say, okay, this is Wednesday or Tuesday, and I'm going to condition this segment based on this, right? So if a contact comes in, they message to the chat widget, and it is a weekday, it's going to trigger this automation, but it's not, I don't want it to just be a weekday. Remember, we need to do this for open office hours. Okay. So I'm going to choose add condition, and I'm going to say if it is a weekday and I need to add some hours here. Okay. But if I choose the time here and I say, and the current hour is, and then I'm going to choose the time, it won't allow me to choose the optional time, right? So it needs to be the current day of the week is Wednesday and the current hour is 10 a.m. and or. But if I want to change the and to and or, I have to choose a different segment. Okay, so if I totally just lost you there, this is what you need to do. So I'm going to create a different segment here, okay, because what I need to do is if it is a weekday and it meets during this time frame, then it will meet this condition. Okay, so now I'm going to choose day and time. Current hour is on or after 10 a.m. Okay, because that would be like if my office opened at 10 a.m. Okay, so I need another condition here though, because what if it is 7 p.m.? It would meet this condition as I set it right here, but at 6 p.m. our office closes. Okay, so I actually need to create an additional condition, and I want to change this to be or. Okay, so if it is on or before 10 a.m., or if it is daytime, current hour is on or after 6 p.m., they fall under this condition. Okay, so current day of the week is a weekday, and if it is on or after 10 p.m., or is on or after 6 p.m., oh, wait, is on or before 6 p.m., because that would be for our open office or the hours that were open. So if someone messages during a weekday between the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., they're going to meet this condition, which means that we're open. Okay. So I could save this action now, and then I have open office or open hours, and then I have none. Okay. So I could technically just make this like the default for every hour that I'm closed, which is not this time here. Okay. So what I want to do is now I have when they contact me with the chat widget, are we open? Okay. So if it meets this criteria, yes, we are open. So we want to send them a message here. Now, if they contacted me through the chat widget, I need to respond to them to the chat widget. And the response to that is a text or an email. It all depends on how you have your chat widget set. If you allow or you ask for the email address or not, you do that in the chat widget settings. But here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send a text message. Okay. So I don't have any text templates that I want to use. So I'm just going to say, hey, and then let's go ahead and use their first name, because if they contact me in the chat widget, we do have their contact information. So I'm going to choose, hey, first name. And of course, this is a text, so we want to keep this as short as possible. We are currently, let's say, our, let's see, I am assisting other clients at this time. I will get back to you I have, let's see, until then, I have sent you an email with your support resources. Talk soon. And then I can put my name here. Okay, so this is the text message that I want to send them when they message me. Okay, so this is going to go out right away. As soon as they message me in the chat, then it's going to go through this filter. Are we open? If yes, then it's going to send this text message to them. Okay, now I just said that I sent them an email with their resources or support resources. So I need to click this button now, and I'm going to send an email. So here I'm going to choose, we want a subject. So I'm going to say support resources, because that's what I told them to check their email for. I'm going to go ahead and just put an emoji here just to make it more obvious. Support resources enclosed. And let's send them an email. We're going to say, hey, first name, caps lock is on, hey, oops. Hey, and let's put name. Go. All right, so hey, this is the email. Um, I will get back to you ASAP. Until then, here are some support resources to assist you. All right, now here, of course, I could put like the knowledge base, maybe the Zoom support link, whatever else you want to put. I mean, maybe your members area, whatever resources you want to add to them. I will get back to you soon. Okay, I already said that. So I'm just going to sign my name here. You guys can put whatever content you want, but you get the point, right? So I'm just sending them a text message so that they know that this is coming to them. And then I'm going to send the email. I'm actually going to add a wait step because I don't want to send it like right away. So I'm going to say, I'm going to wait 1 minute. So they're going to receive the text message, then they're going to wait 1 minute, and then I'm going to send them another or an email. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I actually wanted to duplicate this, and I don't want to just duplicate just the one step. So I'm going to copy all of the actions from that spot there, and I'm just going to paste here. Okay. Now, obviously, I want to say something different because we're closed. Okay. So I'm going to choose this text message, and I'm going to say, our office is currently closed. Currently closed. I will get back to you as soon as possible. We reopen at, or let's say, our office hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Again, this, you can put whatever you want here. I just want to make sure that you understand what I'm trying to accomplish here. So let's see. Hey, our office is currently closed. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Until then, I have sent you an email with more info, with info to help you. Okay. Talk soon. All right, so this is going to be for everyone, right? For everyone, if we're open. Now, this would be perfectly sufficient, right, for our messages and for the chat widget. Now, if we wanted to branch out and we wanted to segment this based on the users, like you can see here, I have here, so we start with the trigger, which is the chat widget, and then we start with open or closed, and then we're going to branch out. Okay, it's open. All right, so let me expand this a little bit. So open, and then we have another conditional logic. Are they a member or not? So if they're high level, they have this tag or this tag. And then are they a vision member? So they would have this tag. And if they don't meet any of that criteria, they fall in this category here. So if they message me during open office hours, this is the criteria that the system is going to choose which message to send to them. Okay. Now, if we're closed and it's weeknights, they're going to receive this message here. And if we're closed and it's a weekend, they're going to receive this message here. And if nothing happens, right, they're just going to go to this like little dump thing, which is basically nothing. Okay. So you really can use that day and time to do something simple like this, just to send a message to say we're open or closed. Or you can do some really advanced things by using that conditional logic to say not only are you opened or closed, but then completely segment out your messages based on different criteria that they may meet. Okay. So this is a super, super helpful way to make sure that you are staying on top of your messages and that your members and the people contacting you, they're all aware that when you'll get back to them, what your office hours are, so that everyone is on the same page, and that you are not people aren't falling through the cracks or waiting for days. My use case for this was, the last thing I want is one of my high level affiliates to contact me with a question. Maybe they don't know how, they're a new member, they don't know how to contact support yet or all of the resources, and they contact me on a Friday evening, and then I don't get back to them on until Monday morning, and then now they've gone all weekend with maybe their website down, or they can't access their account or something like that. So that actually is what prompted me to create this system. But you can see incorporating this into your own business or your client's business is definitely valuable when it comes to building and maintaining those customer relationships. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye. Thank you so much for joining us for today's training. If you have any questions, you can join us for open office hours starting right now at bridgetbartlett.com. It's free and open to everyone. So